Hey guys, Etron 36 here, and welcome back to another video. And today, we are going to be going over a map that I just created today. And the download link will be in the description. This is actually my first ever map that I put for download. And what it is a Hunter and Evolve combined together. And they're both very similar minigames, but I'll go into depth in explaining them in a minute. So, if you guys want to play this, download again, the link will be in the description. And you guys can go ahead and play this without having to have me. So that'll be something cool to have. So let's go ahead and get right into it because I don't want to go on talking too long. So here are the rules. You're going to need to play by these. So make sure it's on easy to hard, whatever difficulty you want it on. And make sure to have mob spawn off so you don't have like monsters spawning in the world. And it would be good to have mob griefing off too if you want. I mean, if you want to have mobs in the game, I guess that's alright for you guys. Just make sure mob griefing's off. So no getting out of the map. Forgot 2 T's. I'm stupid. But once the game starts, don't get out of the map. Have flying TP on or host options because that's very important so you can teleport people up to one of the mini games, I guess. Only break leaves. Have the gamma low, maybe 50. It just depends on people and toward the point where it's going to be kind of difficult to see in the darkness. And then Evolve is a 5-player game and Hunter is a 4-player game. Here's my YouTube, which you guys are watching. So the monster, it's a 1v4. I don't know why I put it again, but no breaking blocks, no getting on trees. Last team alive wins, and the spawn is in the sky. So right there, I don't even need to see the hunter, but it's like a 1v3. It's pretty much the same rules, except the animals are allowed to get on the trees instead of just the monster. So here's my YouTube again, and then I got the map on an item frame. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll show off the hunter. I'm actually gonna flip the switch. So what'll happen? He'll get ready. He'll flip the switch and he'll run out, and he actually gets a speed 2 buff. So he'd want to run away as fast as he can, and then yeah, we gotta wait for this thing. It's a timer system. We're actually gonna go steal the food from the hunter, and we're going to take his night vision potions because those are kind of important for showing off the map since it's kind of a dark map. And my game was kind of high. It's actually show it off. I have a very bright TV. It's at 60, so maybe just 10 down would be good. But we have the gorilla, which is the brute with just melee, and he can wreck you if he gets too close. You got the turtle, who gets a lot of defense, and the rabbit, who's very fast. And then that's pretty much Hunter. They'll hunt. The animals will try to kill him, and he tries to kill the animals. But this is my favorite one right here, and this is the Evolve section. And Evolve plays kind of different from the Hunter. Hunter wants to kind of stay along the edges and snipe them, but as Monster on this one, you have to melee. So it's a 1v4, so he has to really work hard, and he's got to be very silent. So this is the main Goliath. He gets kind of a normal armor, diamond sword, but he also gets a fire aspect, which is kind of cool. The Wrath, this is probably one of the cooler ones. He gets to teleport and gets to have slowness, so he can escape very easily. But don't teleport out of the map, because please don't. That's it. But then you have Zap. This is actually, these two are in the actual game, while these two are my creations. And Zap gets very light armor, but he moves very quickly. Then you got the Gurgle, which is poison and weakness, and he's just got a lot of defense. He's kind of a weird creature, so yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. So when he's ready, he'll flip the lever, and he'll jump down as fast as he can and try to escape or hide or something. Because if he wants to, he could try to take him on easily, but I mean, these guys, if you're a hunter, you can easily snipe them from up here, and then they'll just kind of escape. So you have the support, which gets to have some invisibilities, and they all have the same bow and infinity 1 with an arrow, and he kind of can make his his friends invisible. These guys had to huddle together, and he can throw one invisibility potion for all of you. Medic, he gets a lot of stuff for healing his teammates. So, and they're also these for the monster, they're actually highlighted for what person they are. So probably the first person the monster would want to go for is the medic. He's a very important character to kill. Then he'd probably want to kill the trapper. And this is the cool part about the trapper. He actually gets a signal flare or firework. He also gets slownesses, so he can slow down the monster, of course, which it makes it a lot more difficult for you to play as a monster if there's a trapper. So if he spotted you, he could easily shoot a firework, and you could be caught from another player from across the map, so they would know where you are. So it's very important that you kind of sneak around a trapper or kill him as fast as you can. Then you have the Assault, which is spelled wrong again because I was making this map kind of in the middle of the night. And he gets a Sharpness 5 golden sword. I don't know why I said diamond. But it's a golden sword. So it'll run out quickly, but it does lots of damage. So he would want to run up and try to kill it. And then he also gets some weaknesses. So Assault, you kind of want to secretly attack all of these guys. So that's really difficult as a monster because you got to kind of play along the shadows. And as a monster, you will get the night vision too. Each monster does, and you, with the night vision, of course, you can easily see while they'll be having trouble seeing, so you could get some nice areas to catch them. If they catch you, then you'd probably just want to hide, but you get to just have the advantage of seeing very well. And that's kind of pretty straightforward. It's 2 hills, so this is a hill, of course, and then this one over there. And then it's like a little valley with the river through it. And that's pretty much it. And I know the mountains kind of suck, but it took me a while to even make them, so, because it just does, making them that high. And it's just pretty much stacking them up in, like, fashions of straight up. But, yeah, so where's one of these at? There it is. And there are also traps along this, which can be used against both creatures and for both in games. So if you step on it without realizing it, it will spawn a little spider that will poison you or something like that. So it's just a pain added in the map. So you want to watch your steps every now and then. There's only like 10 of them, I think, or 9 of them. So you just kind of accidentally run on them if you weren't paying attention, which will make like another little hostile creature after you. Especially on high speed chases, so if you're like running and you're not really paying attention to anything, you're just trying to escape and to break leaves, so you just bust through this stuff. But that's knowing you could accidentally step on one, which can also go to your advantage, so if someone's following you, it will hit the spider. But that is the map right there. Another thing is that the river is lit up. Did I have a... Oh, I thought it was starting to get daytime for some reason. But the river is actually lit up, so it's anyone who crosses it will easily be seen. And one more thing about the rules I think I forgot is that make sure you have daylight cycle off. And what that is this one. It'll make it forever night. That's a very important part of this map because that's how it makes it the stealth into it too. So it's not just fighting, it's stealth and kind of being a little more strategic compared to other ones, and it would fail a jump. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, favorite, subscribe. Anything like that helps. And I hope you guys